I've always appreciated the Karpman Drama Triangle model of persecutor, rescuer, victim. We see it play out in organizations all the time where people end up in this drama triangle pattern. And I think it's really interesting to look at that pattern from a Holacracy frame and how it shifts it. And actually, I ran into a model recently. It was David Emerald's model, TED, the empowerment dynamic, which just looks at an alternative to that drama triangle, and how a more healthy response is for persecutor to shift to challenger, victim to shift to creator, and rescuer to shift to coach. And I think that's a great frame to look at the effect of Holacracy. So it's really difficult to maintain a victim stance in Holacracy. It's possible, but it's difficult because the world keeps holding up a mirror to you saying you can process your tensions. You know, if you're choosing to be a victim, that is your choice. Right? Perhaps a choice because you don't know how to do something else, whatever, but it's not because somebody else is persecuting you. It is your choice to stay in that pattern if you so choose. Which is a nice catalyst to shift somebody over to a creator side of, all right, let me bring a proposal. Let me process attention. Let me do something to change the environment I'm in. And in my own background too, it's easy for me in that typical drama triangle before Holacracy to end up in a persecutor role as I try to lead the organization and get its needs met. It's so easy for me to end up being cast as and playing into the persecutor role of trying to get people to meet the organization's needs. And Holacracy offers me a powerful alternative. First, get clear on what are the organization's needs. We have a governance process, so it's not me forcing my vision or demands or will on anyone else. There's a governance process that gives everyone a chance to integrate into that. So whatever the output is explicit, is clear. That's what the organization needs, and now I can be a challenger. Now I can say, if that's not being met, okay, well, what are you going to do? Right? It's in your power. What's your next step? What are you going to do? And I can ask questions and I can challenge. There's a great story out there also on YouTube from Bernard-Marie Chiquette, one of our licensees and coaches in Holacracy, who talks about his own background with the savior pattern and how easy it was for him in business to fall into that savior or rescuer pattern of trying to rescue others, and how Holacracy helps him shift to be a coach and say, I'm done with rescuing, because in this environment there are no victims that need to be rescued anyway. And you're not even allowed to process other people's tensions for them in the same way that I think you can get away with in a conventional company. This keeps holding up a mirror to that and lets them process their own.